after Commander Cody and Bo-Katan, my favourite character in Star Wars is General Grievous, who has had a pretty rough run in Star Wars. Besides in Legends he was awesome, but in canon, especially in the actual Clone Wars series, he was bad. He was crap. But in Legends, he was an absolute monster. And I don't saying you should make him really overpowered, but it definitely does make him cooler. And in I'm gonna look at it now of why I think, well, it's not really a question about why. He needs to. General Grievous needs to be redeemed in Star Wars canon. Show him being a badass for once. And I'm gonna go through that right now. So let's get started. Now I do want to quickly say that I think overall the 2003 Clone Wars is it's okay. It's a 6 out of 10. And it's mostly inferior to the original, not the original, the 2008 Clone Wars. But there's one thing it did get right, and that's General Grievous. Because do you really want this? Or do you want this? Now, that's a fairly obvious answer. You want the second one. You want to know why? Because it has a tick. Let's have a look at some of Grievous's worst moments in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and I will warn you, there is a lot. So let me just go through a few. Ahsoka vs. Grievous Round 2, Ahsoka vs. Grievous Round 1, and the worst one out of all of them is Grievous losing to Gungans. It is absolutely ridiculous. And hell, I'd even say his fight against Ventress. It's bullshit. I mean, come on. You have this guy leading the entire Separatist army, well, droid army, and he can't even beat a Padawan. Ahsoka should be dead, but he isn't. So why was he made like this? Well, from what I've heard, is that they wanted to make General Grievous more of a coward instead of him killing a bunch of Jedi. They didn't want to make him too overpowered, but what they did was they made him so cowardly that it's hard to believe him as a Jedi killer. He is meant to be a Jedi killer. That is his purpose, to help kill Jedi. Well, it's not his only purpose, but it's one of many. And that one might be one of the more important ones, but still. He's meant to be able to kill Jedi, yet he loses, or at least can't kill Ahsoka. It is ridiculous to me. You can't have this character, who is set up to be a dangerous Jedi killer, be a coward all the time. And I'm not saying make him really powerful. I'm just saying you have to make him better, stronger. Because, I mean, look at the 2003 Clone Wars. In that show, he killed 4 Jedi, and he crushed Shaggy. He just crushed Shaggy, and he ceased to exist. The animation style wasn't the best, I won't lie, for 2003 Clone Wars. But we're not talking about that right now. He then also managed to severely injure Shakti and Aayla Secura, and was probably about to kill Ki-Adi-Mundi. And with only 2 lightsabers, he can do fuck all with 4 lightsabers in canon. So just with 2 lightsabers, that's damn impressive. Now, I'm not saying make him this overpowered, because honestly, this is kind of ridiculous. But let him be able to, I don't know, take on 4 Jedi, be able to kill 2, injure 1, and hold his own against the last one. Just let him do something like that. It's so unfortunate that Season 7 of the Clone Wars is over, because we'll never get to see him be this cool. Or will we? in Crystal Crisis, we were shown he was a dangerous threat, because unlike in the rest of the Star Wars Clone Wars series, he wasn't shown to believe every word he was told. Instead, this time, he thinks for himself. He doesn't do what others tell him. He does what he wants to do. And he is intimidating, he is threatening, and he manages to beat Obi-Wan with ease. Only 2 lightsabers. 2 lightsabers. I am so upset that this never came into, full animation. As that way it would definitely be canon. They said it's canon, but they can retcon it easily. But I really, really hope for, just on Sunday, on May the 4th of 2021, they just randomly decide, let's finish the animation for this and upload these last 4 episodes, because let's be honest, we'll never be able to do anything else with them again. Now, I know there's other ones too, like Dark Disciple and the Boba Fett arc, but you can easily move that into the Bad Batch, and Dark Disciple has a book, which, yeah, is a shame that got put in a book instead of an actual episode, but still, it is what it is. Now, he may look absolutely incredible in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, but every time I see this image, I just think, how much better would it be if we actually saw him fighting and showing off what he can do? Because right now I just see a badass in a cape, and now that's not bad, but I wish he also had the skills to prove it. I wish we could see he is a badass, because at the moment, he doesn't really stand up to Legends at all. He does not stand a chance to what they used to do to him. Now I just hope one day, somehow, they manage to get General Grievous and make him a strong badass, basically. Now, I'm not saying make him completely overpowered, that's not what I'm saying at all. But show him to be able to kill Jedi. I don't know, make him get cybernetic upgrades so he's stronger. Just give him something that makes him just an actually good villain, because many people just pass him off. They don't like him. And I can understand that. I'm not going to blame them, because look how he's been treated in canon. I just hope someday, somehow, they'll actually make a Grievous that can fight and kill Jedi.